Hello, and welcome to a Lessons Learned session provided by Predictive Solutions. My name is John Mavros. I'm the Director of Implementation and Support, and today we're going to be talking about entering inspections with an Android. The topics we'll cover include initial sync, entering inspections, editing and deleting inspections, syncing inspections, and managing open issues. Okay, let's talk about the initial synchronization. The first time you bring up the application, you'll be presented with the following screen. To get started, select Sync. You'll be presented with a screen that will allow you to enter your username, password, and server. Now keep in mind, the server is the same as the URL you use to access your SafetyNet website. Typically, it's in the format yourcompanyname.predictivesolutions.com. Once you have successfully entered this information, you can select Begin Sync. When your synchronization has completed successfully, you'll be notified via a pop-up. You can now press OK and then press the Home button to return to the home screen. Now that your initial synchronization has been completed, your device will have all the necessary information to complete an inspection. To start a new inspection, from the home screen, select Start a New Inspection. You'll be presented with a screen that will allow you to select the project you'll be inspecting. Now keep in mind, depending on how your company has set up your SafetyNet site, you could be selecting a project, a location, a facility. It's all the same concept. You can select your project from the list provided. Once you have selected your project, you now need to identify yourself as the inspector. Depending on how your company has set up your SafetyNet site, this could be labeled inspector, auditor, observer. It's all the same concept. Select your name from the list provided. Once you have identified your project and selected your name, there is now some optional information you could enter. You can tap on Reviewed, which allows you to type in a name of a person you will be reviewing the inspection with. You can also tap on the Comments field, which will allow you to type in some overall comments about this inspection. Keep in mind, you'll have the ability to add additional comments for each individual observation later. When you have finished entering all the necessary information, you can click on Done. You will now be presented with a screen that will allow you to select your inspection type, as well as select the main category relative to the observations you want to make. Some of you might only have a single checklist, so the first step isn't necessary. You can go right on to selecting your main category. Once you have selected your main category, you'll be presented with a screen that will allow you to select the contractor you'll be making an observation about. Keep in mind, depending on how your company has set up your SafetyNet site, this could be contractor, foreman, crew. It's all the same concept. Select your contractor from the list provided. If the desired contractor is not available in your list, you can tap the exclamation button and you will be provided with a list of options. Those options include create a new contractor or associate an existing contractor. If you select Create a New Contractor, you'll be presented with a screen that will allow you to type in a contractor name. If you select Create a New Contractor, you'll be presented with a screen that will allow you to type in a contractor name. When you create it, it will be added to SafetyNet and associated to your project. If you select Associate Existing Contractor, you'll be presented with a list of all the contractors in your SafetyNet site. By selecting a contractor, it will be associated to your project. Once you have either created or associated an existing contractor to your project, you'll be able to continue on and do your observations. If you want to simply add a safe observation, click on the green Safe button next to the subcategory that you want to observe. Once you click the Safe button, it will add one safe observation for the selected contractor for the selected subcategory. Another way to add a safe observation is by tapping and holding the Safe button. This will present you with a menu of options. From this menu, you can simply add a safe observation. You can also do a Safe Plus observation, or you can edit an existing safe observation. If you tap on Add Safe Plus Observation, this will present you with a screen that will allow you to alter a count, so you can put in multiple safe observations at one time, as well as add any necessary comments to that safe item. If you want to add an at-risk item, you can tap on the red at-risk button next to a subcategory. This will present you with a screen that will allow you to enter additional details about the at-risk item, as well as take and attach a photo. Once you are done adding all the details about your at-risk item and attaching the photos, you can select Done, which will take you back to your subcategory list. Once you are done adding observations for the main category you have selected, you can click on the Back button, which will take you back to the list of main categories. You can either select another category that you would like to do observations on, or you can click Finished. Once you select Finished, you'll be presented with an inspection quality pop-up. This inspection quality pop-up will present you with information such as the number of safe and unsafe observations that you've collected, as well as the number of comments you have entered. You should take the information from the inspection quality pop-up and compare it to the identified best practices by your organization for doing an inspection. You have the option to either select Add More, which will take you back to your inspection so you can add additional observations, or you can select Done. If you select Done, you'll be taken back to your home screen. Now that we've talked about entering a new inspection, let's talk about editing an existing inspection. To do this, from your home screen, you'll select View Edit Inspections. Remember that if you've already synchronized your device, you'll need to go to the SafetyNet website to edit your inspection. If you have not synchronized your device yet, when you click on View Edit Inspections, it presents you with a list of unsynchronized inspections. From that list, you can select the exclamation button next to the inspection that you wish to edit, and you'll be presented with a menu. This menu will allow you to either edit an inspection or you can delete it. If you selected Edit the inspection, you'll be presented with the General Inspection Details page for that inspection. You can now make whatever edits you would like and then select Done. If you are looking to edit existing observations, you'll want to select the inspection type and the main category that the observations are associated with. If you want to simply add additional observations at this point, select the appropriate inspection type and main category that you would like to add those observations for. Once you have chosen an inspection type and a main category to edit, you'll be presented with a list of subcategories. To edit safe observations, select the green Safe button next to a subcategory that has observations in it. If you want to edit at-risk observations, select the red At-Risk button next to the subcategory. This will present you with a menu that will allow you to either add an unsafe or a safe observation or edit an unsafe or a safe observation. If you select Edit an unsafe observation, this will present you with a complete list of the unsafe observations that were collected for that subcategory. Once you have this list, click on the exclamation button and you'll be presented with a menu that will allow you to either edit the observation or delete it. If you selected to edit the observation, you will be presented with the detailed screen for that observation. You can now make all of your necessary edits and then select Done. Once you select Done, you'll be taken back to the list of at-risks. You can return to the checklist by tapping the Back button on your device. You can tap on the Finished or Home button when you are finished editing your inspection. Once you have entered your inspection and made all the edits you plan to on your mobile device, it's now time to synchronize. Synchronization is what will take the inspection from your mobile device and send it to your SafetyNet website. To do this, you need to select Sync from your home screen. Once you select Sync, you'll be presented with the following screen. You should now select Begin Sync. Once your synchronization has successfully completed, you'll be presented with a pop-up confirming this. You can now select OK, and then you can select your Home button to take you back to the home screen. Finally, let's talk about managing open issues. First off, it is important to remember that you will see open issues for all projects you are associated with, regardless of if you are the one that opened the issue or not. This allows for multiple people to add and follow up on open issues. To manage your open issues from your mobile device, from the home screen, select Manage Open Issues. You will then be presented with a screen that will give you a list of all open issues for projects you're associated with. From this list, you can sort your open issues by project, by contractor, or by inspector. Once you have identified the open issue you'd like to manage, click on that open issue. This will bring up that open issue's detailed screen. From this detailed screen, you can add additional information such as action taken or corrected by. You can also add comments or take a corrected photo and attach it to the observation. Once you have made all the necessary edits to the open issue, you can select Done. This will take you back to the list screen of open issues. From there, you can select another open issue to manage, or you can click on the Home button to return to your home screen.
Well, that's our session for today. If you have any additional questions, you can contact Predictive Solutions Support at the information below, or contact your implementation manager.